one thing. All one thing. And it will come automatically if you trust that following your joy at every given moment is in fact what you need to do. But that's up to you. I would never tell you that you must.
All right. Welcome back, guys, to the ofEarth podcast. This is your boy, Skyer of Earth, here again, another morning to spit some shit, share a little bit of knowledge, share of my journey. And today, we're going to be talking about the truth about enlightenment. I don't know what I'm going to name this, but I'm sure I'll come with a cool name before I'm finished. And I'm feeling good today. My fiance had the Kanye West bumping this morning, the old Kanye. Y'all, the real fans know what I'm talking about, you know. So I'm feeling real Jesus walky, you know. Feeling real diamonds are forever-ish. And it's just, I kind of want to get straight into it. Enlightenment and the misconstruement, if that's the word, of it. It's gonna be a touchy one. When I began my journey, that I would call my journey into enlightenment, I was seeking a higher version of myself. I was seeking a version of myself that wore gold and was like a god or whatever. So I take this road trip, as I explained in my first episode, with my best friend Kyle, and I'll drop his medias and handles. Amazing artist. And on this trip, we set out to seek. You know, that was the purpose. We were seeking something, just like most people who begin their journey. And we came across a class in Sedona, Arizona, that was called Enlightenment and Laughter, by a guy. I can't remember his name, but I wish I could, because I would love to track him down. Older guy, hopefully he's still here. But yeah, these jokes are gonna get a little dirty. So he let me and Kyle know that we already were. And I think even after that, it's before that, because at the Mississippi River, I came across another video where the speaker was saying that, you already are. And I'm like, okay. Everything that I'm reading is saying that we ain't, and we need to get to something. That I'm shit, I'm trash, I don't know anything, I'm sleep, and I need to get to this massive point of enlightenment, right? And I have to remember to keep looking at this camera, okay? And so that was a little unsettling to hear at first, because I'm like, well, it's like you sort of even create an identity within the seeking. You sort of start to create an ego around what you're finding while you're seeking, so it's like it shut that entire process down. Now, from there, though, him telling me that I'm already there, it halted the seeking, and it started me on a journey. And I want to highlight the difference between those two, because it is so important. Seeking, you are attempting to get to a final outcome. In the journey, you have multiple outcomes along the journey. In my eyes, a journey doesn't really end. In the seeking, you're literally looking for an end. That's why you're seeking. And so when I was told that I already are, I started to journey. And what I needed was a boost of ego, which I got. And it let me know, okay, I'm already God. I'm already it. I'm already there. I'm already source. I'm helping source right now. And it began a journey of anchoring that knowing, anchoring that I already am, anchoring that anchoring that you cannot not be. right? And what I want to talk about today is the actualization of awareness and what that looks like. And is it far off? Is it so far away? How many times do I have to meditate to get there? How many shroom trips do I have to do to get there? None. How long do you have to meditate? You don't. And that is my cat outside of the door. Let me let her in. One second. So, before I was really interrupted by my cat. So yeah, like I said, no meditation needed. No long hours with the guru needed. Simply put, it's not a waste of time. But if someone has already gone through that and see that you don't need to go through that, then it would be a waste of time. So I'm the guinea pig. I'm the guinea pig who spent countless hours studying because I felt that I wasn't already, and I wasn't accepting not just who I am, but accepting what I am. The who is assigned to a person. I feel like the what is assigned to the all. Okay. All right. Okay, so the awareness, right?
Message.
My job here on Earth is to make this explosive moment of enlightenment last forever. And let me explain by that. So basically how it goes is you start to realize that you're not living the life that you want to live. Someone brings in some information that maybe, or even religion, maybe you're more than just your body. And then you have this grand awakening or moment where you realize, like, wow, I'm not John. I'm not Sally. I'm not Sue. I'm me. And what is me? Like, that moment, people confuse. That moment sort of happens in the beginning. That's not the moment you want at the end. You're not taking all this knowledge, all these experiences to then say, wow, I'm enlightened and I know everything and I have no more troubles. It's more like they told it to you in reverse. It's more like you realize that, wow, this is what I am. This is what enlightenment is. Okay. And then you go on a journey. Consumerism and capitalism will have you buying yoga mats for 10 years. Bibles and shit for 10 years. Crystals and Palo Santo sticks for thousands of years. Like, you've heard the term that they're all tools. You've heard the term that they're all tools. Why are they all tools? Because you are it. So you can only be using something outside of yourself to assist you, but it's never showing you something that you're not. Source, your life, the world will never show you something that you're not. It's impossible. Now I'm going out there, but let's rope it back in, right? Because we want to make this really simple. If you come to me and you say, I am John, or I am Sonny, or whatever, you're telling me that you're I and not Sonny. You're telling me that you're I and not John. So then we'd have to investigate in who the fuck the I is. And it seems to me that we all say I am when we're introducing ourselves. So again, who the fuck is I, right? That's it. I ended it. That's it. It's over. It's over. You don't have to seek anymore. Oh my God. You're I. You're aware. You're I, and you're aware that you exist. And with that realization means that you aren't the mind. With that realization, you aren't your feelings. We're speaking literal here. We're not using any metaphors, any examples, i.e.s. You are I. So you can't be your mind, you can't be your emotions, your feelings, you can't be your experiences, you can't be your son or your daughter, you can't be your mom or your dad, you can't be your clothes, you can't be your hat, You can't be the jewelry. You can't be your fucking ideas. Your I. And so from then it's like, okay, well, if I'm just I, then what does that mean? There we go. There we go. And we live in a world where people feel like they know everything. They feel like they know everything. So when you tell them something, they're like, well, I already know. Well, then you'll never figure anything out. You'll never figure anything out. You have to realize that you are the I and you're here to figure everything out. Do you see that? Will you figure it all out? Who knows? Why you worry about that? I mean, wouldn't it be boring if you figured it all out anyway? So I think that the real jewel, the real gem, hear me clearly, the real enlightenment is realizing that you're source, realizing that you're not the label as a name, you're not the clothes or the body, and that you're the energy within. That is the real enlightenment. And then from that realization, you move forward in life and you start to ask fucking questions. Why is my mom the way she is? Why is my dad the way she is? Why did I have this child? Why is this child like this? You everything now becomes a question and answer, a mystery that has to be solved. Because you stepped outside of this place where you feel like you know everything. Because you spent 25 years on earth, 30 years on earth, 40 years on earth. You could spend 100 in here and not know yourself. So the gem, the jewel, the importance is behind becoming aware of what you're doing in every single moment. That's a part of the journey. Now, I'm not saying that this moment, or you listen to this and you have this moment of enlightenment and now you're enlightened. I guess you can say that. You could. Just don't let the ego run with that. So what you can say is that you're aware now. And that now you're going to move in awareness. And that doesn't mean that you're perfect or that you don't do anything wrong. It's just that when you get into that argument and you raise your voice with your partner, you're aware. Oh, wow, I just raised my voice. He or she probably doesn't like that. Why am I raising my voice? Am I doing this because my dad used to raise his voice at me? Like, but it's the ignorance of this process is the sleep. It's the non-awakened. You awaken when you realize that you are a soul. You awaken when you realize that you're not the mind. And that you're not your emotions. And that these are tools for you to use. This is the space. I'm purposely not going to make this video super long because I'm trying to tell you, all of these speakers, all of these gurus, they're selling you shit. They know. And if they don't know, there shouldn't be a goddamn guru. But they're selling you a seeking. And they're selling you products along the seeking. So I'm going to say this right now. If you feel like you need to keep providing somebody some shit for them to realize something that they only need to realize once. That. Because this is the ultimate currency is your time. Your time is valuable. We don't have time to spend 100 years to realize this shit. Take a month or two and go deep. But you start with the awareness that I'm telling you right here. This is the awareness that they're trying to lead you to. You are it. You are source. In the body, experiencing it. Period. And you move from there. Now, I can't tell you where to go from there because I'm not you. And I wouldn't even want to because it robs you of your journey. That shit is fun. That shit is exciting. You want that. You want the surprises. You don't want to go on your journey and be like, oh yeah, Skyra said this would happen. Oh yeah, Skyra said, no. I couldn't even possibly even do that anyway if I tried. But the beauty is in the individual journey. And that individual journey starts when you realize that you're on one. Not as a body, not as a mind, but as a you. And what is a you? Again, I don't know. Maybe that'll be in another episode, but I swear to God, it's not that important right now. The best thing to do is investigate. Accept that you don't know shit. We don't know shit. And let's investigate. Because that is the only way you're going to get to the bottom of this. And it ain't no bottom, my nigga. But I'm trying, like, it's either you do this, you either do this or you get your job and you get your house and you live in the matrix. And that's fine too. That's fine too. Some people are here to just be extra cast members. Everybody's not here for this undying mission. Some people just here to eat in and out and watch The Office, and that's it. You know what I mean? A little Always Sunny in Philadelphia sometimes. A cup of coffee. Everybody's not meant to be you. But the first thing you realize is what a you is, and it's not a body. It's not a body. I'm not here to tell you what it is, because there has to be some mystery. That's the Scorpio moon in me. Gotta be some mystery in this shit, you know? But I think that wraps up my episode today. I don't want to make this super long. It's the truth about enlightenment. They're lying to you. They're telling you that it takes all of this stuff, all of these external things, and it doesn't. It just takes you and an open mind and being able to erase or at least suspend what you've been taught and being open to hear anything else. Because what that does is aids. Going in circles here. Going in circles. Awareness. Awareness. This is what's happening on Earth today. This is the knowledge today. This is what can assist Earth today. What are you doing today? How amazing are you today? Is today filled with fun and laughter, joy and excitement, presence? Or is it filled with the same routine that you do every day? Is there something that you can change today that'll make today more exciting? Ride down a different block, go to a different store, eat a different meal. I don't know. But give aid to your awareness, because that's the only thing you got. Peace.